Hey, good morning. It's Sunday morning. Bruce the Budget Aquarius here. Hopefully, all are doing great. I am. I don't know if I showed you guys this. My wife made me some of these Budget Aquarius shirts. I really like them. Little YouTube logo up here. This one's dark, but it says YouTube on it. And anyways, just a shout out to her for a thank you. I also want to give a shout out to my son who got me some different lenses for my camera. Which I will be taking full advantage of as I can. Appreciate it. I got them for me for my birthday. It's really a thoughtful gift. Thank you very much, son. And what I wanted to do today is just do a real quick run through and show you best I can some of my new Plecos. Some of these are very shy. They're that way just naturally. So unfortunately, they're very difficult to get good shots of them. Also because they're typically a little more expensive than what I normally carry for breeding purposes. I don't want to mess with them by stressing them out. In other words, I don't want to try moving rocks around and things to get better photos of them. As they get bigger, I'm assuming they'll get more comfortable in their environment. I'll see them out a little bit more, but luckily all of them are doing great. I've had no losses, and just wanted to give you a quick peek at them, and if you have any questions about any of them, let me know. So thanks so much, and y'all enjoy have a great upcoming week. Take care. All right, so starting right off the bat, this is the L134 Leopard Frog Plecos, and these are just beautiful. They range anywhere from this black and kind of cream color that you see. Some of them have more of a green tint. Again, depends on the light, depends on their location, where they're sitting. But they all have these really stunning rounded bands. They're just beautiful. I have at least two of them that have shown interest in these caves, which is nice because that tells me that they are most likely males. And then there's several other ones that are just kind of off hiding. It's just showing you what they're in there with. They're with some false Julii Cory cats. And those are in there just to try and help clean up the excess because I do kind of overfeed these guys. Trying to find them to film is really a problem, again, because I don't want to disturb them. Once they get a little older, we'll let them go. But right now I try and have them in a pretty much natural setting. And you can see, boy, as soon as they see that you're watching them, they're gone. And I'm not cleaning the glass in these tanks very well because, again, a lot of these eat a variety of stuff, including biofilm and algae off of the glass. So I don't want to clean that too much and leave them hungry. I'd rather have the glass be a little dirty for a few months until they get bigger and are more comfortable. There's another one that's, again, hanging out by the cave opening, so I'm assuming that will end up being a male at some point. But these guys are all doing really, really well. For those of you not real familiar with Plecos, a lot of times the male will have a cave like this, and when they get bigger and want to spawn, the female will go in the cave. The male will trap her in there until she lays her eggs, and then he will guard over them. That's not always the case, but that's typically how it works. So it's nice when you buy a bunch of new ones and you see some going into the cave. That does tell you there most likely is at least a male in amongst your new breed. Because until they get bigger, a lot of times they're difficult to tell apart. These are L264s. Again, I'm not trying to get the top quality photographs here because I don't want to bother them. They're just growing up. They are very shy. I'm taking these pictures from as far away as I can to try to not bother them. I'll mix a little fish in here with my Pleco update. These are Odessa Barbs, beautiful fish. That lighter color ones there are females, and the more red color are males. And as you can see here, we have some fry. Basically, I threw 3 males and 3 females in a tank. Oh, there's my dogs barking. And put a big bunch of Java moss down at the bottom of the tank. I feed them all very well, and as you can see, we have some fry. I don't know how many are in there, maybe a half dozen or so, but that was a nice little surprise. And again, these are also in with a Pleco. There's another little look at one of the Odessa Barbs. They're too tiny. I don't think I'll be able to tell until they're bigger. I don't know what age they color up, but they're very tiny. And then here are the L201s. These are called Orinoco Plecos. And these 3 kind of all hang together over in this corner. I think it's primarily because a lot of food drops there, and that's the time that I'm feeding them. But there's others, and they're hiding. But they're all doing good, and one of them does show interest in a cave too, so that's nice. Now this is the L333s. There's half dozen of them in this tank, and these hide also a lot, so it's hard to catch them out. But you'll notice they look very similar to the L134s, except for these are clearly more zebra-like in that they are a sharper edge stripe, and they are definitely black and white. There's no creaminess to the color. There's no greenness to the color whatsoever. But these are beautiful also. And like I said, I got you the best photos I could. It's just tough because these things are hiders. There's 1 or 2 of them that come out. But as I explained, I really don't want to make the fish scared or nervous. So in case you're wondering, this is everything all these guys eat. Bloodworms, brine shrimp, algae wafers, bug bites for bottom feeders, Hikari carnivore pellets, and it's regular old flake food. I put in a little bit of everything, and they eat what they want. So again, they're doing great. This is a new adventure for me, and I finally got a little bit of video so I could share it with you. Thanks as always for watching.